Morning, Chris. Let me turn the volume off on my tablet. Right. Oh, no, it's 2 Saturdays in a row. I've scarcely got here on time. Sorry, it's just trying to adjust the things I need here. Right, nearly there. I think that'll do. Right. Well, we'll give. Just let me put up to players 7 here. Chris, I've been streaming from home for about the last 3 or 4 weeks, which I'm pleased to say. It's not exactly. I'm assuming the quality is adequate. I'm not exactly getting the speed I paid for, but it's adequate enough. I haven't asked the company yet about what the next speed down is. Hello, Abdul. So just let me start recording as well. And I realise I've got a mistake there. We're now on players 7. So let me get back to the game. Yes. Hello, Spangly J. Yes, no, it's the luck is going to come a bit later. So just let me get up, people. I just need to do something. Yeah, okay, so I'll tell you what, well, again, I actually want, I'll tell you what I've been doing. The weather in, this part of Australia is about as bad as it's like.
Thanks.
So I hope that's gone off then back on. The weather in this area of Australia is about as wintry as it can reasonably get. And I think, I can't remember where Raxka was, but I'll show you where she's up to now. She's at level 91, but you can see from the experience bar there, we're very nearly at level 92. And this I was going to ask, I've deliberately not allocated any of the 105 stat points or 30 skill choices because I already have 3 lightning skills maximised. There's certainly going to be room to put some into lightning strike for further synergies, but I keep on thinking we should do something in the crossbow area and come up with some sort of hybrid character for a while. Yeah, Chris, it's winter. Yeah, I can't quite see my thermometer, but it wouldn't be more than 7 or 8 degrees. Not that that's cold. 7 or 8 degrees Celsius. Not that that's cold by international standards. Just let me get the microphone slightly better. I think that's a bit better there. Right. So we're on players 7. I'll show you what I've been. So I've been basically pounding Pindle skin. I'll show you the gear, which is essentially the same stuff as before, but Titan's Revenge for weapon, Chains of Honour for armour, a Rhymegrim shield, Crescent Moon amulet for the Mana Steel. Perhaps if I leave the important bits to last. So Titan's Revenge, Chains of Honour, Dust Shroud. Oh, and I'll stop there too. I thought that was from a perfect base. It's not. Not happy about that. But okay, it's from a 442 base. I think I said it was a perfect base. It's not. It's perfect in the sense it's 15% enhanced defense. Right, Rhymegrim shield, Griffin's Eye diadem. I'm now running War Traveller Battle Boots, and that's to slow the character down, apart from the silk weaves. Razor Tail for the belt. Ravenfrost for 1 ring. Perfect Nade, or near perfect Nagler ring. It needs 1 more point non-attack rating and it would be perfect. But I'm now running the Crescent Moon Amulet for the Mana Steel, and that in turn has meant that I've been able to drop the silk weaves. And for the gloves, I'm using these ones that were crafted on Wednesday night. I think Emil may have been the only person in the session. Oh. Hour to kill the Ubers. Okay, well, yes, good luck with that. Anyhow, I'm running these gloves principally for the knockback. Only 10% attack speed. That does get to a break point, I think, for Amazon. But what we're going to start with, I mean, running in player 7, we're just going to try. I've sort of deliberately left about 25 runs to go to hit level 92. And then we'll decide what to do with these skill points. I've got some ideas, but I'd like contributions from the stream. So I'm just looking at the chat comments here. Oh, one other thing, I just need to get some pens and pencils, people. Okay, Chris, hardcore with a sorceress, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now, Chris, you're running the character just for Magic Find as well, or that's the end aim? Oh, so I'm looking at Chris's comments here before we start. Okay. Yeah, I'll get to hardcore. Yeah, I've done it once, but alright. It would make it more challenging, yeah. Okay, just let me get this microphone exactly right. Alright, folks, let's... Oh, hang on, I'm still not right here. So I hear the squeak of the microphone too. Okay, let's go here. So I reckon we've got about 25 more runs to go. And if people would like to have a look at them, I'm assuming that 25 runs that Pindle Skin will generate lightning immune. It's not too much of a problem at the moment. But the knockback on the gloves is just very, very helpful. And you can see there's virtually, we're going to collect these full rejuvenation potions too. You're right, Abdul. Yes, but the knockback is definitely helpful. You might remember, I don't know if you're there, but I ran this character for Magic Find last Saturday. Oh, we're past the goal limit. Oh, alright, we might go gambling. Let me put this topaz away. I ran this character for Magic Find last Saturday night and it got killed a couple of times. And most of the reason was I was running the cat's eye, and with the 30% faster run walk, the mercenary was so far behind, it didn't work out all that well. Alright. Yeah, if I can get 220s for javelin skills, I will certainly grab them. But let's just do a bit of gambling here. just to drop the gold down. Oh. I should be keeping some of these too for crafting, but not right now. Yeah, Chris, I've tried that on the mercenary for Agneyastra. It worked pretty well. What I've actually done, Chris, while we're on the subject of knockback, I have actually done this with Agneyastra's mercenary. I've double upped a Hell Tusk, which has both knockback and hit causes monster to flee. And that works pretty well against Deathlords, which are the one monster that Agneyastra has vast trouble handling. Right, here we go again.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from home.
I'm inclined. See, the mercenary's way behind. Now he's generated immune to lightning, and you might notice the mana ball's hardly dropping at all. Alright, that's what I wanted to show people. There's Hyperion.
I can't carry it.
Oh, bolts. I am marking these off, people. That was run 301 and 302. There's a Hyperion, people. And that has the highest blocking percentage. And when we get to making Sanctuary for Agneyastra, I'm seriously thinking about putting enough points into strength on this character to run a Hyperion instead of a Troll Nest. Or Grim Shield. Or Troll Nest for Sanctuary. Anyhow, I think Delirium, Dream I'm not certain I can get to, Chris, in single player, but Delirium I've certainly looked at, and I know I've got a 3-socket Bone Visage around somewhere. That's something we can even possibly give a try. There's another Hyperion. Oh, let's not worry too much about gold. Was it Shale IO Nef or something for Delirium? I've seen Dobrunsky put up a video about it.
Oh.
Confuse, yeah, I like playing Necromancer. I always had points in Confuse, or a point in Confuse. There he is, right, he's immune to lightning, but if you just keep throwing javelins, the physical component seems to keep the mana up quite well. Gotta watch being attacked from behind here. See, the mana's not down at all. Okay, Chris, thank you. That hasn't happened. I should point out too for the others, it hasn't happened here yet, where I've needed to restart this computer because every now and again the sound card plays up and the sound goes fuzzy.
Oh.
It's rare, but it happens. See, the mercenary's not with it here. And sometimes it's worth having to go up these things out here. Oh, the mercenary's gone. Okay.
Afternoon.
I estimate people about another 20 runs to hit level 92.
Oh.
I wasn't going to do it, but I realised it's going to take a long time. There we go. We want full rejuvenation potions. I'm thinking possibly, if the vote goes that way, we will tackle the ancients and possibly even try and complete the game. I deliberately avoided doing that, but I want these extra full rejuvenation potions, I think, for the ancients. Yeah, I must have it there, that dream there. Must have a look at that too.
Home away from home.
One thing I didn't get time to do is scan the book I use. What I do is making the decision on whether to just level with Pindleskin or other areas. I actually do a sample of 10 then 20 runs. Let's have a look at that tomb wand. And then work out how long it's going to take me. I worked out, for example, it was going to take me a total of 516 runs on players 5, and I got to 10% of the way, and then I recalculated on players 7. And I realised it'd take me 327 runs on players 7, another one. And we're just about on track. People can have a say what they want to see. We're certainly having a go at that runeword sanctuary.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from home.
Oh, I've actually got to use a mana potion here. Okay, people, I estimate about 15 more to go. Hello, Ken. Yeah, Ken, you may want to have a quick look at what I'll show you what I'm using here. I'll just show you one thing. Oh, there's an assassin claw. Now, Ken might have. I'm starting to identify these assassin claws and druid helms. Hello, Inigo. Ken, sort of a bit against your advice, I'm using gloves with knockback here. I crafted those Wednesday night. They've got 24 magic find. When Chris rejoins, I'll tell you some of the stuff I found with virtually no magic find, because I was a bit surprised, and I have to say somewhat embarrassed about it, but okay. But there we go. Now he's immune to lightning, but the mercenary's got knockback as well. Can't take no more than about 2 hits with this character. Let's do that. Right, just replenish the belt.
Neelathog's home away from home.
See, if they launch extra fast, having the knockback on the gloves is just tremendous. I can agree with Ken's opinion that If you're trying to chase them down, hit them with a charged strike, then knockback on gloves may not be great, but it keeps this character out of trouble by and large.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from home.
Now, oops. Oh, now I'll show you something else too. Now we've got the lack of javelin symbol. Oh, an Istroon. Oh, we have done well. We have done very well. Wow. Well, I'm not hunting for that, but I'm taking it. Right, okay. Okay, an Istroon. Alright. Now notice our chains. I have actually repaired the chains of honour with gold, not using a rel rune. And you can see the repair cost for the javelins. Okay, we just got to 15. We should go to 16 in a moment. There it is. Repair cost 1. I think we can afford that. That's one small advantage I think that non-ethereal titans have, and I assume that's the same for any self-replenishing item, that the durability it costs you only 1 piece of gold.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from home.
Where's that mercenary? Back there, is he? Okay, I estimate about 10 runs to go, people, I think, before we hit level 92.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from home.
Oh, there we go. There is the first unique item of the day. There is the Spire of Honour. Oh, sorry, on folks, I've edged outside the mouse outside the screen. Quick. Right, Spire of Honour. Okay, Chris, yeah. Alright, look, people, this is a bit embarrassing. If you look on the side scroll there, 144 MF, we just dropped the Spire of Honour, Chris, and we did get an Istroon. Nothing to do with Magic Find, but still happy to see it. Now, I'll tell you some of the items that have dropped, people, while I've been running this character between levels. So I started with 50 Magic Find, and I got a 919 Tal Rasher armour, and for the first time in about 30,000 runs I got an Immortal King Soul Cage. I'm not counting these runs, by the way, as part of my Pindle Skin project. I didn't think much would drop. Anyhow, I got a Tal Rasher armour, Immortal King Soul Cage, Herald of Zakarum Gilded Shield, I think another Griswold Shield, Skin of the Viper Magi, and lots of other stuff, but that's the best of it.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from home.
Use a mana potion, that's unusual. Let's have both of those rejuvenation potions. If we tackle the ancients, I'm wondering am I going to want them. So let's just do this run. I'll tell you what the general plan of action is. Where is that mercenaries? That's where the knockback on the gloves. I'm not dependent. Oh, 2 of them. Let's have that for gold. That's about it, Chris. Yeah, I don't want to get the... Yeah. But understand, Chris, I'm still doing my... This character has 2 respecs left. I'm wondering how you keep your resistances up, but I dare say... Ooh, let's do that. What I want to do, Chris, is ask... You know, basically ask the stream today, what do you want to see? And yeah, we could try and complete the game. I'm hoping the Ancients will be easier with this character than with the Sorceress.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from home.
Let's try and get the extra level first. Oh. So having seen Toby's Storm Shield build for a Sorceress, that looked well worth trying.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from
But he was using Pluggy with Infinity on the Mercenary. So the mana ball only goes down when there's one monster left to kill or something, only a couple. Okay, people, my calculation is, if it's accurate, is about 10 runs to go to the next level.
Oh.
I did this all day yesterday because the weather outside was pretty nasty. Oh, there we go, there's another one. Just Millabriga's Orb, but even so, I'd like to put them up because I intend to do a high-speed run through all the stuff I found with such low magic find. Yes, Chris, in fact, what I have in mind, Chris, is socketing an item with a Hell Rune. A bit later on, I'll ask people's opinion about it. Oh, there's another rejuvenation potion. In fact, if what happened yesterday? Oh, why can't I? Yeah, about 2 hits is about the limit here. What happened yesterday was I found one of the other items I found was the Elder's Armour.
Hello.
And I stopped, as I usually do, so it shows up. I usually hold an item for a good 10-20 seconds, so it shows up when I speed through with the editing software. But in the meantime, the mercenary had gathered a pack just outside the door of the temple, and when we went through that, there were another 3 uniques or sets in that. Low level stuff, but I was still surprised to get 3. Where is that mercenary? So, it's about 25 past 10 here. Probably go through till about 11:15. Then I'll stop for a break of about 15 minutes.
Home away from home.
Then through till lunch, that's Mike. Where is that mercenary? That's where the knockback gloves. There he, oh, he's immune to lightning, right. See the mana balls by and large going up because of that massive steel. Oh, no, to do that. And we'll see what people would like to do once we hit this next level, I hope.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from home.
Oh, where's that burnt wand? Always on the lookout for an ideal 2-socket wand to make the rune word white. Something that's got +3 to something that's got +3 in each of about 3 bone skills.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from home.
And there's the level, people, way ahead of... Whoa! Jeez. Oh, there's the, oh, there's the legendary mallet too. There's the Arctic binding anyway. Okay. Let's do that. Alright people, that was about 5 runs ahead of where I'd calculated. So, she is now a level 92 Amazon. We have 110 stat points and 31 skill points. I think that's a bit ludicrous. Ah, well... Yeah, I think Chris Amazons get 3 life. I think Barbarians Chris only get 4. Get 4 life points per vitality point. I think Amazons get 3. So yeah, 75 points would be what would that be? 225. But what I was hoping to do, our strength here is 107, but that's mostly from the boots. Like you've got 20 from the armour, 20 from the weapon, 10 from the boots, and there may be other bits and pieces around here too. So, yeah, not a huge error, Chris, but what I was thinking of working towards, people, we got, you know, all these points here, it was putting the strength up to somewhere about 110, regardless of what gear I've got on. And so there's the Ravenfrost going, and now you've got to do weapon switch to get it back. About 110. Then if you put on Thunder God's Vigour, it goes up to 130, and that enables you to equip other things. And one weapon I haven't tried is the Demon's Arch Balrog Spear, which gives elemental damage, but unfortunately lightning and fire. I think I'd really like fire and cold. It's something to do with lightning immunes. Right, so that's as far as I want to go here for the moment, but 31 skill points is a bit silly. Let's just go back to players 1. Any opinions out there? We've got 6 people in the chat. I assume one of them is my tablet. Any opinions on what you want to do? Do we want to keep going through the game? Do you want to try and see how many runs it takes to get to level 93? But I'm telling you now, Pete, it'll be 400 to 500, and that'll be an all-day job, at least. Like it took, I said a calculator would take me 516 runs on players 5 to get here. I started with 10% of it already done, and it still took me another 300 and... How long did it take me? Oh no, it took me 325 and I calculated 327. Yeah, Chris, you could well be right here. Man, we've got 2 respecs left. I've got plenty of storm shields. In fact, I'm trying to give some of them away. I know I've got them on temporary characters. But what do you think I should do with the remaining skill points, though? I was thinking of going to making a hybrid to complete the game. Yeah, thank you, Abdul. But I was wondering something into bow and... I'm told freezing arrow is very popular. Because what I had a quick go with... Oh. Try that. What I had a quick go with, people, was the Witchwild string bow, which has a fair bit of appeal to me. But we can certainly put more into lightning strike for the last lightning series. That leave us plenty to go into bows. The general thinking is not to go into Valkyrie, but I am open to suggestions. So I'll tell you what we'll do here. Let's stick with our gloves with the knockback, though the mercenary's got a fair bit of that. I can bring back those vampire bone gloves too. Let's just go up to the Frigid Islands here and have a quick go at Eldritch and Shank. Or is he unique? And they're immune to lightning, eh? Let's try the same trick. Okay. Yeah, wind force. I've got a perfect wind force, but what gets me about... Oh, I didn't look at... Yeah, now I forget whose suggestion it was about Lycander's flank. I've got that. Oh, let's try that. Oh god, he's already down by the time we got there. Pretty much. Right, let's just go back into town where we're safe. Okay, let's have a quick look at... now, I think that should get on display. Let's have a quick look at what Lycander's flank's got to offer. Unique items. Oh, we want Lycander's aim, not Lycander's flank. Try that. What am I doing here? Lycander's aim is the bow. Lycander's flank. Oh, that's a fault in the website, is it? Is that a fault in the website? There's Lycander's aim. Open link in new tab and I see all this... Oh, sorry, it's down there. My apologies. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, mana steel. Energy, dexterity. What do you do for resistances though? Required strength 73, dexterity 110. What do you do for resistances? Yeah, thank you, Chris, but yeah. It's going to remain a puzzle here. Let's go back. I had a quick go with this the other night. I wondered about upping the Witchwild string, to be perfectly honest. It ups to a diamond bow, and that does have all resistances plus 40, a couple of sockets, though not the damage, but it does have 1% deadly strike per character level. So, in fact, say so if that's not visible too. I think I can bump this up from within Firefox. Anyhow, let's go back to the game. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's swap out that Nagel ring for the moment. Where was the one that had fire resistance? Dual leech with fire resistance. That one. So now our magic finds down to 114. But now our resistances are... Oh, lightning's only 55. Okay. We may have to exit, restart the game, Alright, so let's do this. Okay, let's imagine... what was... Hang on, let's go out. What was it?
Forgive me.
Oh, that's wrong
Follow
too.
me.
Try that. What was that? Like Canda's aim. Was 110. Dexterity 110, strength 173. Dex 110, right, let's try that. Go back to the game, so it's strength 73, dexterity 110. If we take off the Titans, what are we left with? Well, the boots are dropped out for a start. We can change that though. 77. That's right, because we're on the minimum amount to run the Dust Shroud.
I can't use this yet.
That's right. Now we've got to do... so okay, we've got to put on the other dexterity bit, the cat's eye. Where is it? Where is it? It's self-sustaining, which I never like, but there we go. Ooh, no resistances always makes me feel a bit nervous. Alright people, let's do this. Let's see what we get. Let's have a run for... Now, is that where we come in? I think we go down... Whoa. Where's that? Whoa, this is going to turn nasty very, very soon. How many scrolls we got? 19? What's the bet this now gets really difficult? I'm too used to running Pendleskin. Where's that Bloodlord? I tell you, we're sticking with the knockback gloves. And they're immune to physical, so we're not going to leech off them. And their mana burn. Jeez. Dolrune. Wow. Oh, alright. Hang on, right, Chris, sorry. Yeah, okay. Let's just see how far we can go with what we've got. Now, that's a pretty nasty thing. Physical immune Deathlords. We might even go back to Cat's Eye. Glacial Trail. Let's just see how... Oh, here we go. Oh, now what? Let's do that trick. Geez, we go back to Cat's Eye just for the run speed, do we? Wow.
Good afternoon.
Yes?
Oh. Oh, I had a potion. Okay, folks, maybe back to slow and cautious play here. Let's put the Dolrune away. We got that, Chris. I'm not certain you saw the Eastroom drop, Chris, but we got that. I think you may have been restarting a computer when that dropped. Oh, it's another one. Good, once we got... Geez, that's surprisingly tough for players 1. Okay. Oh. Oh, they're immune to physical. Alright, now I can put up with that. That explains it. The other thing too, once the decrepify starts, does the mana leech come back in? Another full rejuvenation potion. We had a quick run around here. Whoa! There's one right. Here we go. No, it doesn't from the look of that. Yeah, Chris, I'm already carrying that charm there, which the game doesn't generate anymore, but okay. I'm not exactly fond... I tell you what we could do is just swap shields. Try that, that'll get resistances up. Now, that's going to take 63, so we've got too much fire and cold. So I could arguably drop that out and replace it with something else. Let's see how far we get, but if this is too slow, say so. We will exit and get better gear. Oh, that one's immune to fire, we can put up with that. And we can't leech off the skeletons. Oh, there's a skill shrine. There's a skill shrine. Right, what's the bet? Okay, oop. Geez, we're dropping, okay, the crescent moon's not doing much here.
I need mana.
What's going on here? Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, the Iceman. How we haven't been on for some time, Iceman. It is 11:15 in the Australian morning here. There we go. No, it did it there. Where this isn't a light. This is my. Why aren't we getting any mana leech off those Death Lords? That's champions, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, there we go. String of ears.
I can't carry anymore.
Yes, I saw that, Iceman. Yeah, I did have a look at a couple of it. Dobrunski's been playing a bit of I think we can let one. I think I've got better than that already. Still, that's a reasonable drop. That's another belt I'd considered using. Yeah, I saw Dobrunski was having a go at Diablo 1. It's a game I've never played. Oh, there we go. There's the waypoint. Whoop. Jeez, I'm not getting much mana leech off that either. Now, what happens here? Oh, come on. Works for... Something here I'm not understanding. Okay, right. Geez, those knockback gloves. Knockback gloves seem to be well worth it, Ken, if you're there. We can go and get better gear, of course. Where is he? On mercenary, where are you? We just run out of mana so quick, and it wasn't happening against Pindleskin, but here we go. Where is he? Oh, there. Should really one day have a go at Diablo 1 at least. We've got the waypoint, here we go. Now what do we got here? They're immune to physical. Right, so I can understand that. Where are we running to? We just find an edge? I think we go over this way. Anything we can leech mana off. Certainly not skeletons, but okay. What about them? Hey, I'm just going to look at the Iceman's. Oh, okay. Well, that might be interesting. I said the Iceman, I may have made the point, but this is the only game I've ever played. But I understand Diablo 1, despite the crude graphics, that's a unique. Despite the crude graphics, is actually quite atmospheric. Well up there. Oh, jeez. It's the mana that's causing grief here. Okay. Now we can find one of those things to leech off, not them. That. I think that worked. Yeah. Yeah, not a trace of movement on the experience bar yet. Right. Yeah, I've got one, Chris. I have got one. While I'm just running, what am I going to run on Switch? Oh, come on. Well, that was a unique. Not out of mana again. Okay, alright. Just need things we can leech off. Now he's down here, isn't he? Go to bow. Yeah, that's true. I noticed that that Lycander's bow did have mana leech.
Hello.
Let's put that diamond away. Not one movement yet on the experience bar, but okay, what am I expecting? Okay, so we're carrying lots and lots of potions. Now the point is, do we want to tackle the ancients? I'll explain. Oh, hang on, this is where we're going. Now they're immune to lightning, so this will be a good test. Now, mana leech is working there. Oh. Out. Well, freely admit people have got jammed there. Too used to teleporting. Let's try that. I'm not going to keep up that number of foot. Oh. I'm not tripping that evil urn while we're cursed. Ancient, let's find the waypoint here. We're going to make a decision here. Well. Oh. Mana leech certainly working there. I'm not certain it was working there. Oh, right. Oh. No, that was working, I'm certain of it. Right.
I can't.
Oh, there we go, another unique. There's the Hellslayer. One I already have enough of. We may, if we can find the next waypoint or whatever, you know, just before we tackle the ancients. What's the only very level of fireball? Level 19. I've got enough 20s. And there's the summit there. Let's go find the waypoint. Oh, there's that evil urn. Now I think we can afford to... Oh, one berserker mage, eh? Oh. Jeez, I thought I've got enough hit recovery too. No, that's working. I just need enough monsters. Just need enough monsters to have it effective. No, not while we're cursed. Alright, let's trip this evil urn. Okay, let's find this waypoint. Geez, all three of them were knocked back there. Oh, nearly out of javelins. In fact, I don't know if the Iceman's still there, but it was you. I learned how expensive these superior. How much more expensive these superior items are to repair. Yeah, we've dropped the durability point. So I'm now carrying a couple of rail runes. Well, we're out about a javelins here. Let's do that.
At your service.
And with the chains of honour on, yeah, about 39,000. Waypoint. Oop. Icy cellar. Now we can get very nasty stuff down. Ooh, we can we what? This might be even being a sorceress down here. Yeah. Okay, yep. But it was, I think it was the Iceman who, I never, oh, that's looking nasty. Where is that mercenary? I think it was the Iceman who first, again, I learned it from. Hello, Daniel. Iceman about repairing these this business of getting stuck. I'm just not used to it. Jeez. Got enough to use up, but I'm not handling this at all well. Thought it might be some useful experience down here. So we're just learning what monsters I can and cannot leech from. That certainly looks good. think that'll do. Let's keep going for that waypoint. Now, so I'll have a break at about 11:15, people, and we may exit and sort of re-gear. I don't know if people want to tackle the ancients or not. I've lost all those full rejuvenation potions I so carefully generated. It's the waypoint. Oh, I must not... Is that a rune? Soul rune. Well, there's a blood ring. All right. Whoops. Oh, it bounces off walls, does it? Oh. Yeah, Man of Steel's working there, clearly. The mercenary will just join in. Right. Waypoint, where are you? It's going to be right back where we started. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Well, we missed the Frozen Tundra one. I don't think we particularly need it. Hello, Spangly J. Well, now 10 minutes to go, people. Let me put that so I've got a lot of... at least I've saved a few. Now, do we tackle the ancients, people? I'm mindful of Dobrunsky's video on how to get to level 99. I don't want to do that. But in that, Mr. Llama, I actually saw the stream comments, and Mr. Llama SC came on and said, right, that you tackle the ancients as late as possible to try and get as much benefit from the quest. Yes, I wondered, Chris. Yeah, certainly not so much respec, but certainly, surely we can put a few more of these points into. I tell you what, Chris. If you want to make it, let's go. So at the moment, I'm happy enough to do that. We've got to make that sanctuary rune word too. I tell you what we'll do, Chris. Let's have a go at making the sanctuary rune word, because we've got a bit more than 5 minutes. And we may put on things like Gore Riders or Silk Weaves or something. I think I can equip Gore Riders quite easily. But let's do what I've been saying for months. Let's have a go at the Sanctuary rune word. Okay, now... God, that feels slow. I've bought in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attempts at the rune word sanctuary, and I've got to think 2 or 3 more. I want this shield to go on Agneyastra, and then give Agneyastra's perfect Moses to Raxka, and possibly replace it with 2 runes for a real boost in resist, or another boost. Yes, Chris, you're right. I did see, Chris, it was a video, it's years and years old, a video of a lightning Javazon, and the character's name was Mia, M-I-A, and all it was a short video about that character hitting level 99, which I assume would take such a long time that I don't have much interest in it. Right, but here's the advice. Well, here's where I want some advice, people. There is a troll nest, and it's one-off perfect. There is a superior troll nest with only 10 extra. That's the best one I've been able to find, with 5% enhanced defense. I've actually got 2 of these. I think the other one's got enhanced durability 14% or something. But do we put it in the superior one and put up with that big cost to repair it, or we go for the normal one? That's one off perfect. So, any advice here, people? What I want is something, you know, got a 50-50 chance of something above 60. And the other thing I was thinking of doing, if we get the strength up enough, is to put one of these on Raxka herself. Okay, right, do you want to have a go? Well, they said that's one off perfect. I can't do much better than that. Yeah, so I don't know. See, it's never been... I haven't got it there. On Raxka's Rhyme Grim shield that this character, Chocolat, carried for a long time, the repair bills were never all that bad. Oh, thanks, Abdul. Yeah, okay, Abdul. Remember, I think, Abdul, I may be on... Yeah, superior weapons. That's a fair point. Alright, let's give this a go, people, in the normal one. Now, it's Coco Mal, isn't it? Just let me double check that. I'm certain it's Coco Mal, but we will do... Let's check that. Rune words... We want Sanctuary. I'm certain it's Coco Mal, but we'll double check it before we do silly things. Coco Mal, right, back to the game. Yep, thanks, Abdul. Yeah, remember, I may be on this evening, Abdul, when it's maybe a more decent time of the day for you. Now, I've also bought in Hell Runes to get rid of if we don't like the roll. Okay, here we go. Coco Mal. Plus 60. Let's go back and see what the defense is.
Help!
Oh. Sorry about that. I've got to remember to do that outside the game, don't I? Sorry, it's that. No, it's that. Sorry, people, we are going to get there in the moment. So we get 130 to 60 enhanced defense. 20 to dexterity, 20 to dexterity. I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't see that. Was the hit recovery I was after? Oh, geez, that will be handy. I'm thinking of Raxka there, people. All right, let's go back to the game here. Now that's dead in the middle for resistances. There's the superior, and we'll hang on to that for the moment. Geez, that's okay. That's all I need for Agneyastra. Now I do actually have another 3-socket troll nest, I think, with defense 170. Plus 60. I reckon we might try this, people. Could we possibly give that shield to Raxka? She's going to have adequate resistances. 20 I didn't see that. 20 to dexterity. Oh. Geez, I didn't see that. Trouble is, it hasn't got the strength yet, but let's go back. Let's do this, folks. Let's do that. Let's go to Gomil. I'm not certain I've resized. No, I haven't. Sorry, folks. I was out riding the bike instead of preparing for this. Let's do that. And that. Okay, let's bring in Chocolat with that shield. Let's bring in Raxka as well. Right, I was going to do this. If I get Agneyastra here. I was going to do this, people. I hope you can see all this. There is a perfect Moses at 220 enhanced defense. I was going to take the diamonds out that, put in runes and give that to Raxka, but I didn't see that. She's got a Moses at the moment, 63. If we give that, now what's her strength at the moment? 107, just there. If we do that, and that, and just give Chocolat the, what are her resistances? Through the roof. Too much fire, too much cold. We could then drop that out. Put that over there. That gives us hit recovery, so I'll hang on to that. Javelin. Let's bring in another javelin and spear skiller, I think, here. Javelin, 3 to 5 fire damage, plus 10 to life. Well, let's go with a plus 10 to life, I suppose. Now, that's going to give us a drop in mana, though. Cold resist, let's put that back. Assume that one went there. This is all over the place, but please contribute, people. Yeah. No, Chris, we will stick with what we've got here, I think. There's that Moses circle. We've got... Oh. That's ludicrous. Okay, we've got too much fire resistance, arguably. Oh, from that ring there. Ravenfrost. Dexterity. Let's just quickly go into the game with Raxka, people, and see what it looks like. Then we're having the... I'll put off the break and sort this out. Right, so there's the shield. So too much fire resistance in my opinion, but that's principally from that ring. That levels things up a bit. Crescent moon. Yeah, now we can equip the Titans without the Ravenfrost. I think we're going to want that for mana. Okay, Chris, yeah. 105 all res, yep. I might show you, Chris, what I have got. I do actually have a plus... Again, I can't get to... what is it, Exile? But I do have around somewhere, Chris, a 4-socket. What is it? Sacred Rondash with plus 45 all resists. If I was to put 4 runes in that, I could get a shield with 133 resists. I don't think I'll ever do it. Well, you never know. Istrune. What a good drop that was. Okay, so we have too much fire resistance, I think, here. Let's have a hunt around. Alright, people, look, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go out here. I'm going to have a break for about 15 minutes. And then we'll, rather than do a rush job of sorting the gear out, we'll come back and see if we can sort something out and then have a go at the Ancients. Now, I think, folks, I'm going to do that. Yeah, okay, yep. Yes, fair point, Chris. Yes, I've got a level 79 paladin, but I've never played it through the game. Let's say I'll resume. Let's say no more than 20 minutes, then we'll sort out this gear properly. So let's say I'm going to resume at 11:40. Well, we'll just have 11:40 Australian time. God, I hope. And then we'll try and do something on the Switch too. Oop, that'll do. That'll do, folks. Okay, people, I'll see you in no more than 20 minutes, I hope. Oh, sorry, I should just go back to the game. Right. I hope that's right there, people. Okay, any last comments before I have a break? I'll be turning off the microphone. We'll see if we can sort this out. Okay, people, back in no more than 20 minutes, I think, here. Just waiting for any final comments. Oh, yes, true. I'm running Griffins at the moment, yeah. Yeah, back in 20 minutes. Okay, people, I'll be muting the microphone. Thank you. Sorry, Spangly J. No, I'm just having a break, as I often do. So I'll just turn the microphone back on there temporarily. I hope you hear that. I'll type it in as well. Okay, I'm back, people. So let's do that. Okay. Alright. I've changed things around a bit here, people. I hope this works. Now.
I can't use this
Oops. We need to do that, don't we? Okay. Alright, we got 4 resistances. Not totally happy with this, people. I'll have to sort it out more thoroughly another day. But I bought in the Gore Riders. If I bring those in, strength is now down to 97. But I'm thinking we'll put just enough extra points into strength. I don't mind the knockback on those gloves. And we need our shield equipped. And I don't mind the extra, the crushing load just to get through the game. We'll swap between the gloves as we see fit. So one thing we'll definitely do is put up the strength till both of those get equipped. And they're both 106, aren't they? Yeah, alright, like that. Try that. Gore Riders is useless on a Jabber. Okay, why is that, Chris? Hello, Alec. Well, you haven't missed a... They haven't missed a... Well, we're slowly getting Raxka through the game here. Best thing that happened all morning is Pindleskin dropped an Istroon. And Raxka is now at level 92. We're about to have a go at the Ancients, I think. But Chris is about to tell me why Gore Riders are of no use on a Jabazon. So we've got, what is it? 15% crushing blow there. And if I swap to these other gloves, there's another 10. That would give you 25% crushing blow. But I'm open to suggestions. I've now got enough strength to run the Vambraces or the Vampire Bone gloves, depending on just whatever I feel like. Okay, we will go with the War Travellers. And if it gets too hard, folks, we will bail out and bring in 40% boots like the Natalia ones or something. So crushing blow doesn't work for range damage. Okay. I don't mind having the extra strength there, people, because at some stage... that'll put it up, hang on. Yeah, so at some stage, people, I reckon we're going to need... I would like at least carry Thunder God's Vigour. Let's put lots of stat points here. Let's put at least that many. Let's go down to 80. I'm more worried about the stat points than anything else. Okay, now... on weapon switch, I bought in the Witchwild String. Oh, which... evidently needs... I need to get some arrows. Let's go buy some arrows.
Afternoon.
Thank you. And evidently they've dropped out. Right, let's go back and put on the War Travellers. Are they going to drop out if we go into weapon switch? Or, no, we're right. Okay, we're going to drop... Okay, we'll stick with the War Travellers then. If we can swap either gloves...
I can't use this yet.
Oh, no we can't. I'll worry about that a bit later. 96. We'd need another 10, which would... Oh. Try that. Now we should be able to use the gloves. Right, now... let's stick with our Vampire Bone gloves for the moment. Let's go on to that. There's the Witchwild String, people. Our resistances still look pretty healthy, in my opinion. Alright, skills. Okay, let's go into bows. Now, I'm told that freezing arrows the go, is it, people? Remember, I've got 2 respecs. I'm more worried about the stat points than the skill points. We've got 2 respecs. So, I'm told freezing arrows the go here. Give me an opinion before we start committing points. We'll definitely put more into lightning strike for the synergies. But do we just go straight to freezing arrow and nothing else? I did have a quick go with this without putting any points at all. I didn't mind what it did. Oh, but now I can't equip the gloves. Alright. One into guided arrow. Okay. So if we go there, one into guided arrow. And that in turn leads into strafe. 3/4 weapon damage. We're not going to have much to start with, okay? So if we go one cold arrow, one ice arrow, oh, leeching around corners. Okay, well I've got a couple of... Okay, let's go there. Oh, not yet. So we've got to put one into these as well, do we? There's freezing arrow. So we could go another... We only leave us one for synergies into lightning. I tell you, let's put a bunch into freezing arrow. We need 3 to get to guided arrow from the look of that. So if we do... I want to put some more into the javelin, the lightning synergies. Leeching around corner, never thought of that. So let's do that. Never thought of that in my life. Okay. Guided arrow. Secret. Okay, so I'll need a hotkey for that. So let's put a few more. Don't want total into freeze. Let's leave a few skill points. We'll put them into there if we need. So we put 11 in already. Javelin spear skills. Let's put a few more into here. Alright, because we're mostly a lightning one. Okay, let's go another... Let's leave it as is for the moment. Let's assign some keys here. Now, I had trouble doing this the other night. We certainly want Charge Strike there, Lightning Fury there. Now we want, not guide, we want to have Guided Arrow there. No, let's have Freezing Arrow there I was doing the other day. And let's have Guided Arrow there and see what happens. Okay. Let's give a go. Let's give a quick go with the bow skills. We're on players 1. Let's see what happens. Right. I don't think it's a big damage, but I don't know how effective this is going to be. Doesn't look a lot of damage, but... Oh, do I need the gloves with the knockback, he wonders. That's freezing arrow. Oh, but they're immune to cold. Alright. Rare Shaco, a wire fleece. This is all the gold. Yeah, actually, alright. I was wondering about what to do with the bow. Now then... I also wondered about upping it. Mage plate, geez, a stack of gold. Right. Actually, Chris, I reckon we've got enough shale runes to spare too. Let me identify and sell these things. What I liked about the Witchwild string...
Good day.
...is that because it fires... Oh. Geez, we are running out of arrows. Now when I tried that... Oh, with normal attack. Hang on, right, one thing at a time. We're going to exit the game and come back here, people. I think we are going to get those shale runes though. Now, I don't know what the attack speed breakpoints are for short siege bow. Really, I don't. But we have got 20 off there, but we'll still get the 20 attack speed. Knockback might be better with the bow. We'll worry about that later. Gore Eyes will take those off on Chris's advice. Let's do that. So, where are we? Raxka. Raxka temp. Oh, this one's getting crowded too. We evidently don't want the Gore Riders. We'll keep the gloves. I've still got that charm. That's getting fairly useless. I did bring in another javelin spear skiller too. Could almost bring in a bow one. Where were we? Getting distracted here. We want 2 shale runes. I know how to stack of them. Oh, not there. Yeah, I've got a few shale runes. Let's just double check, Chris, and see what the attack speed breakpoints are. So, what's our attack speed? 20. It's a short siege bow. Let's try this. If we go that and that, we're going to have a look at that attack speed calculator. Yes, I can get... Yeah, let's just see. I tell you what, if we can get knockback without the gloves, we want this one. If the internet ever responds, what's it doing? There we go. Right, we want Amazon. Primary weapon is a short siege bow. It has no unnatural attack speed. Let's show the table. So, if we keep attacks per second, if we keep those 20% attack speed gloves on, 30, let me write those breakpoints down, people. So, hang on, I'm just making a note of these. Right, so and that gives us, I assume ticks means frames. I only figured that out a couple of days ago. 9, 12, 11, 10 for 37. No, I reckon if we stick with those 20 attack speed gloves, Chris, yep, I tell you what we're going to do, Chris. We're going to go Shale and Neff, I think, here. Where are we? We in the game or not? Hang on. Right. Yeah, let me alt tab out here. Let's go to Go Mule. Raxka. Okay, now actually that's going to work because now with these gloves on, we've got 20. The shale will give us another 20, but I've got enough shale runes. But if I put that one back there and bring in a Neff rune, you haven't got many Neff runes of all things. Okay, let's try that. And while we're here, let's drop off some of these other things. Doll rune. Soul will go towards a blood ring eventually. And do I have room to put away that Ist rune? Oh, actually no, I don't. We're going to hold the Ist rune. Let's do all that. Now, so that should get our attack speed up to 40, and that's without the cat's eye, by the way. Yep, no, Chris, we're going to do exactly that. Right, here we go. Back to the game. Right. What I'm disappointed, though, was that we're dropping arrows. If you actually just use normal attack, you don't drop arrows. Let's go Shale. Neff. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, that's quicker. Memory of the Mercenary's got knocked back as well. Let's go up here. Where's that guided arrow? That's the freezing arrow, guided arrow. Freezing. Oh, these are immune to cold anyway. Okay, let's do weapon switch. Let's try that. There's our main attack. Oh. Oh, that's Might Aura. Where'd that come from? Up there.
Impossible.
Whoops.
I can't.
Oh, try that. Jeez, that was a nasty one, was it?
Impossible.
Okay, weapon switch. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay. What I actually want here, Chris, though, is that I am dropping arrows. Now, if you just have normal attack, and I haven't figured that out till then, if you just have normal attack with this bow, because it fires level 20 magic arrows, you don't lose arrows. But let's at least stock up on arrows anyway.
What do you need?
Now, this is the trick where you... no. Oh, we're still on that business with the... Let's try that.
I can't use this
Oh, now what? Oh, try that. Right, now, we're going to get there in the end, people. Now, let's go over to Marla. Is this trick where you sell it and buy it back and you get full quantity?
How may I be of help?
So if we sell that and then buy it back, 78 gold, geez. Right. So I'll keep that for emergencies, 350 arrows. Okay, javelin's going to be our main method of attack. Okay. Alright people, break in an hour. Let's see if we can have a go at the ancients. Oh, now what? And still not one bit of movement on the experience bar. Where was it? Where was it? That's the waypoint. Where do I come? I think it was over here. We'll go this way, expand out the map and see if we get somewhere. Should really practice the bow thing, shouldn't we? Let's do that. Oh, experience shrine. Let's have it now, I think. That's freezing arrow. And we lost some arrows. Okay, alright. Okay, let's have a go with the evil rune. Alright. Right, okay, what's going up there? We'll go around this way, looks like. Oh, who we got here? Oh, sorry, Bee's Knees. Sorry, I've missed the original thing. We're going pretty well. We have invested most of our excess skill points, and we've still got 10 left. We are about to tackle the Ancients, which I never like doing. Oh, they're immune to lightning. Let's try the bow. Got to move to change skills. Alright. Yeah, does it do more damage? I know, I've had a look, Chris. It doesn't... Oh, there it is. It doesn't do any more freeze time, which I'd really like. Does it just do more damage? Yeah, I tell you what, let's at least put... No, would like to have more skills into that one. So let's at least put another 5 in there. So I'm also thinking I might not mind the idea of having Pierce up to a decent level without the razor tail. That's 33% Pierce. There's another 65, so that's neatly 100. Let's go on main weapon here. Now one of these, this is the right spot, isn't it? Oh. I'm not certain I'm practiced enough with the bow. Okay, sorry, didn't finish my reply to Bee's Knees. We're just about to gear up to go to the Ancients here. Now, we can always run knockback with those other gloves too. So what you're saying, Chris, is that crushing blow doesn't work with ranged attacks. It's a bit disappointed because they're probably the best crafting item I've ever made. We've still got the cat's eye back in the stash to run around awfully fast if needs be. There's a dual leech ring. There's our Raven Frost, but now we don't need the Raven Frost to equip the Titans or anything like that. We've got enough dexterity from the shield. I only bought that charm into just for the attack rating. It's still a bit of a hodgepodge of gear. Alright. Geez, this makes me nervous, always. Scrolls, how many we got? Let's go back and get some more scrolls.
Good afternoon.
Let's fill up there, just so we can reset them if things turn nasty. Let's grab some of these extra potions. We'll put them around the mountain. Surely we've got enough gear on to deal with them. But doing it with Sorceress is really hard, I always find. Well, the couple I've played up, it's been hard. Oh, it works with range, just not effective. Okay. Well, look, we'll go with the War Travellers, and if it turns nasty, we'll go and get the Gore Riders and see what effect that has. Oh.
The fabled home of the ancients.
We're on the javelins. Ooh, let's put some potion. Now, the other thing too, before we trigger them, Ryo Quetzalcoatl had some trick where he jammed them over here. He jammed the three ancients here and sort of lure them around the corner and take them on one at a time. I don't know how he did that. But let's put some potions. Oh, where's a good corner? Okay. Yeah, I assume you mean Java and bow. Yeah, okay. Is that a good spot for some potions, he wonders. Let's put a couple there. And let's put a couple, or a few, over here. Oh, still got, well, let's hold that one in the inventory. Oh, right folks, here we go. Oh, have we... No, we didn't set up a TP. Alright, here we go. I hope this is good enough. Right. Over here the mercenary want. Quick. Where? Oh, one of them's... Sorry, is that cursed? There. One of them was cursed. I'm not doing that.
Afternoon.
How much gold we got? Plenty to resurrect the mercenary. $80 stat points, people. What's our life like? Strength 116. I may want to put that up to about 130. Dexterity, let's put another 50. No, let's get that down to 50. $1,400 life, okay. Oh.
We are the...
Where is he? Come here. Want the mercenary well away from the right. Yeah, there's Maddock immune to lightning.
Thanks.
Ah, here we go. Where are you? Oh, what's he? Is he immune to lightning as well? Oh, that's a bit nasty. I thought only one of them had okay, alright. I thought only one of them generated immune to lightning.
We are...
Okay, we'll try again. Oh, cursed. Oh, stone skin, but at least he... Cursed, I'm not liking this. Where's that mercenary? Isn't the leech working? I lost the mercenary. Okay, let's see what we can do here, folks. I'm not liking the look of this at all. Now, here's this trick. Nah, 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 nah. Jeez. We're going to carry the potions with us, I think, too.
Hello.
Yes?
Oh, we want that. Oh, don't do that. What am I pressing? Let's just do that. Let's go pick up those 4 redues. I think we're going to take those with us and pull those. Oh, this makes me always nervous. It's just so hard. And just don't do it often enough. We have to go away and build up potions, then so be it. Oh, come on, move. Oh, move. Over here. Oh, cursed again. Ah.
Good evening.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm too used to playing. I'm just too worried about getting in a melee battle with all 3 of them. What's our blocking percentage? 41%. Not great. Yeah, we need single attack. You're right. Can I pick them out one at a time though? Okay, let's see what we can do. Where's the mercenary? Quick. Oh. Where is he? Where's something? Can we just get one of them on their own? Oh, immune to fire, immune to cold. Geez, Chris, I reckon you've got that on the money here. Oh, this is easy. Oh. The decrepify. We're going to get there. Okay, Chris, that was really good advice. I lack the courage. He's immune to lightning, but even so. Come on. Oh, not much of a level though. Still 92, okay. Oh no, thank you, Chris. Thank you for that. Right. Jeez, I was worried about the characters taking so many hits and dying, but that was easy. Wow. Okay, it's 12:15. Let's go back and drop off those potions. Oh. Right. No, Chris, that was good advice about the charged strike. Even Mad Orc, immune to lightning, still went down quite easily. But we are... If things are both lightning and physical immune, we're very much dependent on the decrepify from the... Well, we were dependent on the decrepify from the Reaper's Toll. But we now have the bow skills. Wow. 1400 life's pretty reasonable, surely, for an Amazon, even without battle orders. Let's just carry those with us and do that. Oh, I'm pleased about that. Okay, now next target is the throne room on the javelins. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm too used to playing ranged attackers like Sorceress or Necromancer, but that was far easier than I thought it'd be. Oop. Okay, what are we doing here? Now they're immune to lightning. Okay, next target is the Worlds Don't Keep level 2 waypoint. Oh. How are we off for scrolls too? I just have to simply acknowledge that despite all the years I've been playing, there's just some things I just don't know about the game. Well, that's fanaticism. Jeez, what a skill. Jeez. Let's have a look at the boots. Oh, 15 magic fine. No. Now what? Oh, that's a bit pointless with one monster. You're immune to lightning, so... No, let's do that. Oh. Bows. Guided arrow, and that's guided. I want freezing arrow. That's it. Now bow. Let's do that. I want to see how this oh, is it leech? Oh, look at the leech with that amulet. Oh, only 8 though. I thought that was leeching rather well. Okay. What am I doing here? I need that. See, even immune to lightning, oh, that one's being healed all the time. Hang on, let's go home. Ah, the mercenary's got him. No skills. Okay, we're progressing. Scrolls 18. No, we're still doing well. Okay, bow. Freezing arrow. In fact, let's try the guided arrow. You said round the corner? Oh. Javelins. Okay. Okay, weapon switch, freezing arrow. Is that guided? It is guided arrow. Javelins. resistant to physical, resistant to cold, but not lightning evidently.
Not enough mana.
Alright.
I can't.
That's what we want. Not used to changing the weapons. Okay, we'll get there. Right, bow. Freezing arrow. That's freezing arrow, okay. Javelins. There he is from before. Yeah, it's not much of a damage weapon. I can hit that zealot on its own. Yeah. Still, we'll get there. Oh, he's still going. Charge strike. When will I learn? Right. Right. Okay, I've got to learn how to do that. God, I'm still getting over those ancients. How fancy to be able to take on 3 of them, hardly taking a hit. I thought this character would be dead in a flash once he chose to melee. Wow. What's our strength? 116.
I can't.
Oh. If I change weapons, I've got to remember to change skills as well. Well, that wasn't so bad. Not they have a lot of life.
Impossible.
Oh. Change weapons, change skills. How hard can it be? Here we go. Okay, 25 minutes. Let's see if we can at least get to Bale. 35 minutes rather. Surely they're not going to be... Oh, we've got souls, have we? Okay, we've got souls. Now... let's do that. Alright, the day had to come. Where is the wisp projector? So either that or put enough... Yeah, thank you. Alright, man, I've got enough, yeah. Alright. We've still put... what was I going to say? I've still got those points. I've put those extra synergies now into a few more into lightning strike. So that's an extra 10% per level. Where is it? Charge strike, 10% per level. 10 points and you've doubled it. Okay, now let's how effective that is. Bow. Change weapon, change skill. No.
Vesting the
Afternoon.
I'll get the hang of this. Now the other thing I might get some advice on later too is upping this bow. To a diamond bow. It's not a huge number of skill points, and I've got a lot left. We'll have a look at the requirements a bit later. I think it might be time to put enough points into...
I can't.
Oh, change weapons, change skills. Alright.
Impossible.
Yeah, I think it might be worth... didn't lose a lot there. Okay, right, bow. Bow. Skill. Oh. Thunder Gods also gives another 3 to Lightning Fury. Now I'm not getting any leech. Let's do that. Let's go the javelins. Where is he? Oh, it's working. No, that's sorry, I need a potion. Just back off a bit there. So we've got 2 groups of lightning immunes.
Not enough.
Okay, bad out of arrows.
Good afternoon.
Let's have a look. Still got those, but while we're on the bow, we've got the knockback. Strength 96. So from where we are now, if we go into weapon switch, that's more than enough to equip Thunder Gods. But Thunder Gods gives you another 20 to strength anyway, so that would work. We may try that in the afternoon. Oh, don't do that. Back to my bad old habits. Where are we? Right, that's a... In fact, we want to be on the bow here. What area is it? Oh, that's respectable enough, and lightning's maxed out. We've still got that tri-res ring. Just leave freezing on right click and guided on left click. Okay. Oh, let's try that. Alright, let's give that a try. We want freezing on right click. Oh, once we're on the skills. There. And here we want guided. Already there, are we? Nah, this isn't working because I'm not doing something right here. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, thanks for your advice. I go O, P, that's it. Right. damage on the bow, but alright, what's called the curse? Oh no, it was the mercenary. That's it. Let's actually pick up some of those. In fact, let's do what I was doing before. Just pick up so many potions running Pindleskin. Gem Shrine. Alright, let's go back. Oh, we haven't got anything to upgrade, have we? We found a sapphire, we will upgrade the sapphire. So the mercenary healed.
Hello. Good afternoon.
That's it. Grand Charm. Alright, 20 minutes to go, only 3 people in chat, one of them's the tablet, but okay, let's see if we can have a... Oh...
Thanks.
Okay, we want that waypoint though. Oh, we got it. Oh, hello Spangly, yep. Yeah, I can understand that. This is a bit of bumbling around here on my part, I'm telling you. Just running and make certain I did get that waypoint. I don't reckon I did. Alright. Armor Shrine will be handy. Okay. Decent resistances. Let's go to javelins. Oh, because we get the extra run walk. Okay, with 2 lots of lightning immunes in that lot, so okay. But I don't think that bow's going to cut it on players 3. Let's have that for gold. Oh.
Salutations.
Geez, that's actually not too bad. Only 4% lie still. Might hang on to that for a while. Lightning resist 17, fire 30. 108 attack rating, +1 maximum damage. Don't think it's as good as what we've got, but let's just hang on to that as a semi-decent drop. Okay, right, let's try players 3. Don't think we're on to players 3 monsters yet, but at least we haven't got lightning immunes. Well off for potions. Oh, nice to see those Death Lords go down easily. Something there. Oh, isn't that nice? There's the thing anyway. Right. Oh, that's a might aura. From the Lords, it is too, right. Down? It is down.
I can't carry it.
Oh, there's another set end or unique. Oh, hello, Chris. Right, we're progressing. I've upped it to players 3 since we've got no lightning immunes. There's a set element. I resolutely refused. Oops, and what's he found? Oh, isn't that nice? Even though that one's immune to lightning, jeez. Oh, there's another one. Anyhow, There's a set I've got 11 times, which for some odd reason I couldn't get the telling of beads. And then I got plagued by it. Okay, there's a, anyhow, no more rite of passage. Oh, scarab husk. Grim's side, that's Grim's burning dead, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that one. Okay, ancient tunnels, yeah, I'll get there one day. Oh, that's part of the reason I'm making that that shield. That's so it gets. In fact, we've got a neat. We're neatly past the next hit recovery breakpoint too. Now we've got that shield, so I'm liking this. Flawless ruby. A kraken shell. Is not ethereal. We'll sell it for gold. Okay, let's come back for it. Oh no, we're going to get there. Okay, yeah, I actually, for what it's worth, Spangler, I don't think you joined the stream. I actually got in this stream this morning. I'll show you. I need to go back to town anyway. 36,000 for that. Oh, hang on, we haven't sold all the stuff. Oh, can you give me some advice? There's a plus 85 to attack rating Grand Charm. How good is that? Is that worth hanging on to? Sure, I've got enough attack rating, but I'm open to advice. Plus 80, I haven't looked it up what the maximum is. Let's have that. Yes, I'm just about to put this charm in the stash, but I'd be open to advice as to how good that thing is. Perhaps that's of not my... I've never carried attack rating Grand Charms, but then again, I've never played melee characters much either. You're forgetting a few things. Okay, thank you. Right, thank you. We will sell that one on. Let's see what our repair bill is up to. Oh.
Afternoon.
400... No, 40,000. Let's do that. Repair bill 713. I'm carrying... I was able to repair it with gold running pendle skins. That's why it's back to close to full durability. 110 with 5 decks. Okay, yep. Thank you. Right. Alright, that saves me worrying about that. We're running players 3 here. We'll leave it at... I don't think that bow's going to cut it in players 3. Working fine. Fade is propagated. Alright, 10 to 1. Alright, let's see if we can try and get to Bale and complete the game, I suppose. Got 10 minutes. I always like to clear out the Throne of Destruction, but goodness knows what we're going to get. If we get souls, we'll have to worry about it. Need one more. Need to see the other monster. Serpents. No, we're not too badly off. Surely, yeah, we're going to leech off them, surely. Yep. What was a charm of some descriptions? Oh, a diamond bow. Let's have a quick look at that. Because there's another grand charm. Now that's what that witch wild string ups to. 132.39. I reckon just about get there. Have a look at that grand charm. 34 to life we can do without. $132.89. What are we at the moment? 116, 130. Okay, we could do it. Except we're on the javelins. Try that. 93, 96. We're a bit short. Where is it? Got enough dexterity. Sorry, we've got enough strength, but not enough dexterity. Need another 29 points. I've got 50 spare. Well, it might be doable at that. Yes, thank you, Chris. That's what I'm hoping, Chris. That's exactly what I'm hoping. So what have you found, Spangly, in terms of uniques in the ancient tunnels? So I got some good drops with this character only running about 50 magic find. Oh, javelins we want. I'm not certain you were both there. What I actually got, no, I don't think the Man of Steel's working there. I actually got, just with 50 magic find, I got an Immortal King's Soul Cage. And a Tal Rasher armour. And what else did I get? Herald of Zakarum. This is all just while running Pindleskin to improve the level. Not so much for magic find. Yeah, well, actually, I'm told this character with the lightning, lightning jabs on is a good way to go to run cows, and that's one of the reasons. I'm hoping, if you looked at Toby's video on 500 cow runs or something, where he got a number of high runes, I'm talking, chams and jars, stuff like that, stuff I have never seen drop. They got a couple of each of them. I'm thinking, geez. That was pretty pointless. Where's the mercenary got to? Where is he? Dropped off the map. Oh, Ethereal Herald of Zakarum. I got an Ethereal Dragon Scale in last month's drops, and initially I thought it was a Herald of Zakarum. Now, what I can't. I don't. Are any of Bale's waves lightning immune? Down here, please. Okay. Only Lister. No, Lister's a fire immune. Lister normally spawns, always generates fire immune. I know that from running Agneyastra. Because that's where the points I've got in Blizzard pull their weight. Can we sort of... That was 2 uniques. Okay. Well, we may not get lightning immunes. Well, I don't think we haven't got them on this run anyway. I'm just thinking that bow's not going to cut it in players 3. That's going to be worth full gold. Okay, it's coming up to 1 o'clock, but we're going to try and get through Bale, and then that'll be time for a break. And we are going to try and run them on players 3. Both fire and lightning immune, 2 of 5 runs. Okay, well, at least I've got this freezing arrow, and that's similar to glacial spike, and the mercenary should hopefully contribute decrepify. Oh, flawless topaz, didn't see that. He always spawns fire immune, I know that. Okay, lightning immune, yeah, I can believe that as well. Let's see what we get. We'll have a go at players 3. Alright. Let's just get healed here. Right.
Good evening.
Consequence people, I don't know how other people's bodies works, but consequence of me sitting down doesn't affect me standing up. Oh, socketed wand. That's going to be worth gold too. Here's my feet get freezing cold. Okay, here we go. I'll stick with players 3. Do that. So I haven't got my keys right here. It's back out. That's it. Oh, should we go and get the wisp trajectory wonders? Let's see what happens. Small charm, mana potion, and we're out. Oh, 4% magic find I can do without. Okay. Oh, these aren't immune to anything. Now, do I want... Okay, out of javelins, alright.
Evening.
There we go, repair bill 1. We can almost afford, we can afford that anyway. Okay. I might ask some advice too if we can get past this. Let's see how he generates. Do we get just fire? Oh, don't want keys. So definitely firing, but what about Mr. himself? No, just immune to fire and cold. Jeez. Wow. While both of you are there, Chris and Spangly, what was I going to ask? Oh, I've forgotten it. I think I have to think of it again. Alright, bail 3 players, here we go, charge strike is the go.
The World Stone.
Oh, charge strike, right, try that. Just hit those. Oh, the clones in the game, okay. Get some leech, right? Let's get the clone out of the game.
Salutations.
Still want to do that, right? Yeah, charge strike it is. Oh, mercenary this side to the right, has he? And he's down. Not a great drop.
My work here is truly done.
Hello.
Balanced axe we don't particularly want. Blade 2. Alright. Good, there's something I'm going to ask you people and I've forgotten it. Doesn't matter, I'll have to remember later.
You have I knew in... Yes?
Good if Tyrion. Salutations.
Oh, not full gold for that. Okay, at least we got some distance towards the next level too. I wasn't looking before I had a go at Vale. Alright. Okay, it's 10 past 1 here, people. It's time. Now what I'm going to stop the stream. Yeah. It is pretty easy going. It is a phenomenal skill. Found the blade. What's that one? Oh, we never found the gid bin. Alright. We never got around to killing Blood Raven either. Okay, alright. Alright people, it came up to 10 past 1 here. Now, as I said last week, my internet seems to be reliable enough for me to stop the stream and restart it, unlike the library one. So that's what I'll do, and I'll come on again in the afternoon, and we'll decide the quickest way. We may do some more runs at Bale. We may put on the knockback gloves and have a go at Pendleskin, and just work out what's the quickest way to get to the next level. But I've got the funny feeling, oh, it might be running Bale with a Javazon. And, oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, about possibly, oh, possibly upgrading the bow. The other thing is, of course, is just simply try a different bow. We might try that, but I'm rather like the resistances that I get with this thing. 28, 19, 52 and 30 without it. Okay, we'll stop and think about that one. Yep, Chris, thank you. That's good advice, yes. Yeah, that's good advice. I always like to clear out the Worldstone Keeps, but I'm not carrying much magic find. What is it? There's a bit. 25. Oh no, we've dropped the shield, so that's gone. I don't mind keeping it. We've got 54 hit recovery and a break point is 52, so I don't mind that. So I'll hang on to those two charms there. Was it 12, 22, 4? There's another couple there. I thought I had some more hit recovery somewhere. Doesn't matter. Alright, so I will start the stream. I'll stop. Yep, I think that's a good idea, Chris. We might do 100 a sample run of Pendleskin and see what experience we get and compare the time it takes. But it's been a pretty good morning. Okay, so what I'll do, people, is I will oh, hello Gary. Geez, sorry Gary, I'm just about to have my lunch break. Because I've been going a bit longer than I intended anyway, but by all means I will be starting again no later than 2 o'clock Australian time. It's 10 past 1 here. We've just completed the game, Chris. Sorry, Gary. We've just got past Bale fairly easily. We are running a bow on weapon switch. That bow may need to be changed. I'm unconvinced as to whether it has the damage. Now, oh, that's one thing we should have a look at too, is can I equip the Eaglehorn? That used to be a well... And the other thing is the Bariza too. If we're going to run with low resistances, what about running the Bariza? Okay, Gary, well thanks for calling anyway, yeah. I was wondering about the Bariza, because that's got 110. So if we look at that, strength 96, dexterity 93, if we take that off, I think the Bariza needs 110, I think only about 80 dexterity. But that used to be a well-regarded bow, but it's the drop in resistances that has me perturbed. Yeah, well it might be if I could find some way of getting the resistances up. Cold resistance, well, not worried, lightning's so-so. Poison I'm not really worried about. Do I have anything with fire and cold resistance? Yes, Spangley, it might be. Let's have a quick look at that.
Come on.
I thought it was only 110, which isn't outrageous. I hope the internet will show up soon. was all that outrageous? Yeah, strength 110, dexterity 80. But look at piercing attack 100%, so I could drop the razor tail. 35 to dexterity, I assume it was a boost to attack rating. I'd need to put some points into strength. I don't particularly mind that because I wanted to get it up to use Thunder God's Vigour. An 8-second duration on cold damage, that'll drop to 2 seconds in hell. Looks a phenomenal weapon. I remember it used to be very much prized. Oh, super slow. Okay, right. It does have it does have 80% in... Well, let's have a look at the eagle horn then. I've got a number of eagle horns. I didn't think the strength requirement on that was all that bad. Dexterity 121, strength 97. I don't think I'm there. Oh, wind force is a big requirement though, isn't it? Wind force is a big requirement. Strength 134, dexterity 167. Not even close. But mind you, if I ever got up to that Storm Shield build, okay, alright, let's drop that out. Let's go back to the game, people. Let's do that. Because my feet are freezing. Alright, we don't need to carry all these potions too. There's our East rune. Okay, so what we might do is just run at Bale again and follow Chris's suggestion. Players 1 to the throne room, 7 on the waves, 3 for Bale, and we might do a sample run of Pindleskin runs in players 7 and see what we come up with. But Pindleskin, you can stack on more magic find anyway. Okay, any last comments before I have a break? It'll be until about 2 o'clock, I think. And then we'll go for about 3 hours and we'll see what people think about an evening stream. Oh. Yes. No, we'll see what happens, Chris. It may happen. Remember, I've got respecs left. That may be a better build. I'm thinking we must get a drop in life. Remember, we're carrying about 1,400 life. I think that's pretty reasonable without battle orders. Okay, any final comments, people, before I stop for a break? I said I'll resume somewhere about 2 o'clock, probably go for about 2-3 hours, and a good chance of an evening stream the way I'm feeling. Okay, people, I will see you again. If you're still going, I'll see you again in about 40 minutes. Okay, thank you, Spangly J. Yep, no, good to hear from you all. Okay, I'll stop the stream and be back about 2 o'clock Australian time. Thank you.